Hello to my beautiful viewers out there. Today I'm going to be talking about the Vetements collection that was debuted at Paris Fashion Week. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Vetements, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background just to fill you in. So, Vetements, French for clothing, is a design collective slash brand that started in 2014 and was founded by Georgian fashion designer Demna Gavasalia and CEO Guram Gavasalia. And what Vetements is trying to do is they're trying to raise awareness to, cultural, social, economic, and political issues that we are facing today in a very pragmatic approach. So when I was talking about how Vetements wants to raise awareness to these issues in a more pragmatic approach, what I'm essentially saying is that the brand itself wants to raise awareness or speak about these issues, or wants you as the viewer to think about these issues in a more practical sense, in the sense that instead of you having to sit down, watch a lecture video, or read about the issues, they want the issues discussed by pointing at them, directly referencing, or showcasing them in a satire way on Vetements clothing. And what they do is a lot of the time in their collections, they will poke at these various issues in our society in general on these pieces of clothing, which means Vetements usually does get into a little bit of trouble and a little bit of controversy because they're always poking at issues on their latest seasons that not a lot of people are okay with the brand poking at. And the recent controversy that Vetements got itself into is they displayed their Anti-Capitalism Spring 2020 collection inside of a Mcdonald's. So what's causing a lot of buzz isn't necessarily the idea that the fashion collection is hosted at, the anti-capitalistic collection is being hosted at a massive capitalistic conglomerate. The idea is that this whole collection features heaps and heaps of outfits inside of it that are meant to be stylized Vetements versions of heaps of businesses' work attire and workwear. And on this workwear, it's got, either in an art form, an actual just straight up written political statement, or a mockery of the brand's logo. It's gotten all these issues with late stage capitalism done in those three styles on top of these Vetements styled work outfits. A lot of them are pointing directly at some certain businesses, but some I think are more pointing at like the broad issues, like issues to do with capitalistic fast food businesses, privatized prisons. I think that's like the whole idea with the orange jumpsuit, to like really point at that as an issue. The whole collection is like brilliantly thought out, and the fact that they have it inside of a capitalistic conglomerate's like restaurant is like insane. Like, that's brilliant. The fact that he was able to like pull that off for the brand is crazy. Some of the outfits are definitely worth looking into, and we're just going to look into probably like one or two of them. So let's just jump right in and start talking about the Macca's one. So when I say the Macca's uniform, I think the idea is that Vetements has made an outfit that is meant to be the embodiment of fast food capitalism. And when you think of like fast food westernized capitalism, you think, oh yeah, you probably think Macca's, right? Like, that's probably the first thing that comes to mind. So I think that's why the outfit like heavily resembles Macca's, and I think that's definitely why they chose it for their location to have this collection debuted. But this outfit in particular obviously is pointing out the idea of how fast food businesses in a capitalistic society treat their employees, and how employees are regarded as basically just commodities for hire, for rent. They're not really disregarded as like actual people. It's just regarded as something to forward the business. So having that statement for rent over the top of a red cap on top of the fast food employees' Vetements outfit is a brilliant way of doing that. I think that's an awesome way of doing that. And they tackle various other things in various other outfits, but I thought that'd be just one that I like definitely want to mention because it's like such a sick idea, because that one works really well with the location. Some of the other ones are a little bit more vague, like the security guard outfit and the prison jumpsuit. But yeah, the fast food workers one is brilliant. I think that's absolutely amazing. They've done such a good job on that one. Now, secondly, I think the security guard outfit is meant to show because the whole outfit is so anti-capitalistic, I think the security guard outfit is meant to be the embodiment of the authoritarian side of capitalism, or at least late stage capitalism, and it does that by being quite beefy. Like it gives off the vibes of being quite enforcing, strict and obedient with the colors, the size of the guy, with how oversized the outfit is, you know, because like it looks quite menacing. It looks like if you disobey it, it'll obviously backlash you. I think that's, if I mean, I don't know, this is all like personal interpretation, but I think that is what it's trying to display. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments, what do you think this certain type of outfit's trying to display? But I think it's trying to display that. Personally, I don't know, let me, as I said, let me know in the comments, guys. So one outfit I just mentioned before I wrap it all up is probably the Don't Shoot Lebanon shirt, obviously referencing the 1982 Lebanon War. Kind of obscure from the whole anti-capitalistic, anti-globalization collection it's in, but maybe it's to talk about the globalization of Western values and being imposed on the Middle East. It's obviously bringing a lot of attention to that. The whole idea of the original shirt back in 1982 was given to the press so they could actually go to Lebanon and like record and obviously document everything. So it's interesting. Honestly, I think it's to do with talking about the globalization of Western values on being imposed on the Middle East, but let me know, guys, what do you think? Yeah, no, crazy piece. I unfortunately can't talk about them all, but to generalize it, it's a really cool political statement, this whole collection, and I'd love to see more of this. I'd love to see them like dive even deeper, go even further, and talk about more of these issues, because this is crazy. This is an absolutely awesome idea for a clothing brand to do, when not a lot of clothing brands would do that. They barely tackle any kind of political statements or anything like that, and having a brand of this caliber talk about issues like this is crazy, and I absolutely commend Vetements for doing this. Like, this is absolutely wild. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's pretty cool that Vetements doing this like very politically charged? I mean, they've always been quite politically charged, but this like extremely politically charged collection. Do you guys like the collection? Do you like how the outfits are done? Would you buy any of the outfits if they eventually come to the Vetements store and they're actually selling them? I reckon I'd pick up a couple of them. I reckon the whole story behind the security jacket, if what I'm assuming is the story is true, I think that could be a really cool piece to own. I would absolutely love to get that. But yeah, no, guys, let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think of this collection? Do you think it's a wise move to, you know, debut the collection in Macca's after the whole message behind it? Yeah, let me know in the comment section. And obviously, until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.